Hey guys.
Hi, Leroy.
Hi Karen.
Mike, just looking for the usual Friday update on players.
Yeah, Landry will be out. Mapu, Carlton Davis, and Matt Collins will be questionable.
Is there any chance Landry winds up on IR?
I mean, there's chances that anything could happen. Yeah, but I don't know. Like, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of different things that we can do, but I wouldn't read too much into it. He's not going to play Sunday.
How about Mac and Carlton looked over the course of the week?
Good. You know what I mean? They've been able to get back in there, and Carlton's working his way through protocol, and then Mac's return to play. Just like Josh Farmer and Terrell Jennings.
Mike, I'm sure you've noticed a lot of people are talking about this game. How do you get the players to drown out the noise? Do you advise them to stay off their phones? Is there any special?
Oh, okay. Yeah, try that. Yeah, I meant you guys stay off their phones. Yeah, I'll try that. See if that works. No, we just try to stay as consistent as possible. I think from the time that we started this thing up until now, we try to stay as consistent as possible. Continue to coach the actions, not the results. Focus on things that we need to do to win, and the environment, and making sure that our operation is good, and the defense is prepared as possible for anything that could happen, and that the special teams and their role in the game, and that's about all you can do. But I'll try the stay off your phone thing, see if that works.
Sorry, Mike.
That's okay.
A few of your players have said that they kind of relish in the feeling of going into hostile territory and a loud crowd that they feel like is maybe a little bit against them. They just have each other in their corner. Do you share that feeling? Do you like going into hostile territory on the road?
I don't dislike it. I mean, I think that these, again, everybody does such a great job with the environment, the atmosphere, that you kind of take it all in. And that's part of enjoying everything that this is about. As you continue to win and move on, those are things that you can enjoy. And, I know they have a lot of support from our fans and from their family, and that people that are, traveling to the game.
How has Darrell Taylor gotten acclimated so far?
Yeah, we released Darrell Taylor. We'll put that out here at 4:00. So not very well.
Mike, on Landry, just how much does you talk about the players and how happy you are for them to experience this. With your background with Harold and knowing how much he puts into it and he's given to the team, how much does your be dramatic, but your heart?
No, I know it's probably not the right time to talk about it, Mike. I appreciate you bringing that up. Harold does mean a lot to me, going back a lot of years, yeah. Again, I always tell. I am disappointed for people that I care about when they are frustrated or they don't feel great. So I think, we can have another conversation about it. But, yeah, I would always feel for any of our players that put a lot into it and aren't able to perform and do what they want to do and try to help the team.
Mike, from a self-scouting lens, do you have to be mindful of the disguises you pair with certain coverages so those don't get repetitive?
I think what you have to be careful of is that you can disguise and end up being where you need to be for your job. I think that's most important. I think sometimes, you can go overboard and, try to disguise and then not be able to be where you're supposed to be to do your job. So I think that's the most important thing.
Drake is a finalist for MVP this year. How much is that a testament to him being set up for success in this offense, but also to his own unique ability?
Yeah, again, these individual awards are, because the players went out and performed and they prepared and they had help in their preparation. But ultimately, when they score touchdowns and they run for touchdowns, and that's the players going out there and making plays, and the coaches have a small part in that, and they do a great job. But again, our success is weighed on the ability of the players to comprehend what's going on, understand it very quickly, process, and then make a play and make the correct one.
With the impending storm here,
Do you have any idea on whether you're going to be able to get back? Are you planning to stay another day?
I think we have multiple plans of what could go on based on the weather, something that they're familiar with here. I mean, there's things I can control. Players staying off their phone and the weather are two things that I can't control.
The totality of the practice week, how did you feel?
Good. I'm at good energy, good juice today, great meetings. Will continues to improve in the weekend update, and that's been good to see.
Mike, you've been in this game as a player and as a coach. Is there a way to fight the anxious feelings, the nervous feelings that a player is going to have because of a game of this kind of magnitude?
Try to keep things as normal as possible, and continue to prepare and focus on the little things as opposed to anything else. Focus on just small details of your job and how you can help contribute to our success.
How do you feel Anthony Jennings has done in these last few games?
Really well. He's going to be a game captain, and that's deservedly so. So I appreciate you asking that, Soph. And he has, again, the professionalism that he's shown throughout this entire season. Appreciate it. I appreciate him taking advantage of his opportunities, playing physical, playing on special teams, finding a role. And so, again, that was, easy pick for me this week. So I appreciate your question.
Mike, in terms of substitutions, do you have a plan going in, or is that going to be something you're going to have to kind of have a feel for, given the altitude and so on?
Well, we play a lot of people. I think if you look and we play, a lot of people. Receivers, 50, 60, 55%. The edge guys and D-line, we play a bunch of people. So we'll have to see where we are from a secondary standpoint, but everybody's preparing as a starter and I would say ready to go to get reps during the week. And we'll have to monitor that. No different than an injury or anything else.
Mike, Jeremy Springer said that every day is 4th and 1 with you. I'm sure you.
Did we pick it up or no?
I'm assuming so.
I hope so.
But he said that every day is 4th and 1 with you and just being prepared. I'm sure you kept up the pop quizzes that you had in Tennessee. But how does players or coaches being prepared with those pop quizzes translate to the field?
They're not pop. By this time they know that we're going to have mental preparation on Thursdays. I just, try to make sure everybody's ready to go and that they're doing their part to help the team and be prepared.
Like you've experienced playing in Denver as a player, have you shared any of those experiences with this group as to what they may be able to expect?
Told them we took a safety one time and then we kicked off and we stopped them and then scored a touchdown. So never know when those situations are going to come up.
Ben Watson make any teach tape?
With the great effort play. No, we try to use as of now, and again, that's a phenomenal play. Try to glorify our guys' efforts right now, and not that to discredit what Ben did that night, but try to show our guys, doing the things that we've asked them to do. So that's where we've kind of trended to lately. Yeah.
Is it harder to manage the roster this time of year with so many guys coming back and guys you might want to work with in the future?
I think that there's, things that you have to have conversations about and being able to get the right group of guys, and then you start to get into the return to play guys and who do you want to help or who do you want to try to use and get back, and then who can you elevate, different things like that. So, yeah, that's all part of it. As you get later on in the season, that the return to play guys could increase.
You trust team identity, players having fun out there. Is the touchdown celebration part of that? We saw you do it as a player. We even see you on the sidelines, kind of having fun with the guys. Any favorites?
Anytime we score, I'm excited as long as it doesn't hurt the team in a negative way and give us a penalty. So, we've talked about scoring touchdowns in this league and being excited. We can go all the way back to training camp and have that conversation. So, just believe that we're going to score them and find a way to score them, and then let the guys have fun.
Mike, maybe this is a question better for after the game, but What would it mean to you to lead this group of guys to a Super Bowl?
I probably haven't thought about it a whole lot, just being in the preparation of staying in the present and what we need to do today, and what time I'm gonna get a haircut and all that other stuff to stay on schedule. And I just enjoy coaching these guys. It's you probably take it for granted, coaching, and then getting another opportunity. And I've told them that. And so to do it with guys that are fun to be around, and again, nobody takes themselves too seriously, and they give it to me, I give it back to them, and we try to get ready to go play a game.
Why is the bond and closeness of a team so important to build a championship style roster? It feels like that's a pretty consistent theme in a lot of these times.
Well, you go through a lot. You go through a lot, and games are tight. They're close. There's good times. There's bad times. There's things that happen through the course of the year that you can't account for off the field, on the field. There's injuries. It's just every week is its own little saga. And so, the closer that you can become, kind of helps guys get through, helps coaches get through, just the rigors of this league, as opposed to just being a bunch of independent contractors. Have a good Friday.